Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, yet another one recorded from the back seat of a rental car, because once again another video I wanted to get out of the way. None of these cars are particularly new, but it is a new 3-pack and it is featuring some pretty unique and awesome cars. Well, let's just kind of jump into it. We've got the Westfalanapus, we have the Quadratorquosaur, the adult, not the child, the baby. And we have the, I guess you could say brand new up here. It's the Crankylosaurus. Yeah, Crankylosaurus. You can see it on the back there, if I can get it to focus somewhat. The Crankylosaurus. And it was previously just called the Clankylosaurus, but now we have the official carified name in the Clankylosaurus. Of course, the Clankylosaurus has only been released as a mini racer so far. Haven't seen it in the 155 line. We have the Westfalanapus and the Quadratorquosaur coming very soon in the 155 line. No sight of a Crankylosaurus though. Let's open it up. And unlike the Aaron Kinda Fast video, I think we're going to do all three cars right here. And I think we'll... I don't know who we are going to be starting with. Let's just put this trash off to the side and put the camera up. Last in the Aaron Kinda Fast video, I just kind of resorted to holding with one hand. I think I'm going to do that again here. Let's start off with just the Quadratorquosaur, who is arguably the dino we've seen the most from Mattel. We have, of course, the mini racer of this, and we have the color changer of the baby Quadratorquosaur. We also have a single version of the normal Quadratorquosaur coming, hopefully soon. It was supposed to be in one of the cases that has already been released, but the only sight of it was not in package. It was just on the back of some cards, so hopefully it didn't get canceled or whatever. That'll be the first time in a while we had some canceled cars on the back of card backs, which is not a thing I mean, it's interesting, but not the thing you want to see. So Quad, of course, a very unique model. It's got the giant horn in the front, which is the main way to differentiate that from the child. Of course, the expression is also different between the two. The mouth that goes into that big rusty bumper on the front, it doesn't even end, it just goes below the bumper almost. You have, I guess you could say, the rock tires, similar to what the Pitstoposaurus single comes with. Small little tail on the back. It is a little bit flexible. So I thought that was interesting, if you can flex it one way or the other. And overall, I'd say bright yellow color mostly, but it is covered for the most part in mud or dirt or rust or whatever you want to call it there. That is it for the Quadratorquosaur. Move on to the Westfalanapus, who is probably my personal favorite dinosaur, or dino car, whatever you want to call it. We are getting this as a 155 very soon. In fact, a couple have already been found, or at least sold on eBay from someone who gets the cases in. He's like a VW bus, basically. If you took a Fillmore and heavily customized him, you could make something pretty close to this, if not exactly like this. He's a yellow VW bus, at least, as I mentioned, very similar to a VW bus. He's got, once again, like the Quad, or the Quad boy, he's got the mouth that goes below that almost white and rusty bumper. He's got the rock tires once again. He has these things that are on his fenders. Not sure exactly what you would call those. Once again, the rock tires. Has these things on his head, or his roof rather. Not exactly sure what they are supposed to be. Back you have tail lights, which is pretty interesting. I don't think the Quad had those. And you have another tail, which actually has two spikes. Has some exhaust coming out of those rear to wherever the gas hole would be. And there is the base of him. Love the Westfalanapus. I do think it's weird that it's not Westfalanapus and instead it's just one word, Westfalanapus, but whatever. Then the final car we'll be looking at is the Crankylosaurus. He is a happy little guy. He doesn't even have a mouth. I guess you could call that a mouth. It's kind of drooping down. It's not open. It's got the nostrils, which I think is funny. And he is a bright blue color all around, apart from, of course, the giant metal spiky ball on his back. The rock tires and the rims inside are also gray. And he has the bright orange spikes going from basically the front of his roof all the way down back towards that spike. Very round car, probably one of the most round cars we have. He's got tiny little windows on each side. I do like how the tail continues on throughout the whole body. It's not like a separate piece as it is on the Westfalanapus and the Quadratorquosaur. It's like fully a part of the dino here. Love the eyes expression. Looks really relaxed, really chill. A cool dinosaur to hang out with, at least I would hope. There is your base. I don't think I showed the base on the Quadratorquosaur, so here is that. I don't know why anyone would be interested exactly, but in case someone is, here they are. And yeah, so let's kind of line them up here, doing the best I can inside of a car. That is pretty much it for today's video. New 3-pack featuring the Quadratorquosaur, the Crankylosaurus, and the Westfalanapus, all as mini racers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.